Hello, this is Lawrence Little, better known as the Wet Shaving Barber, back again with another video in the video series, Shaving the Way Your Father Should Have Taught You. Now, first and foremost, if we're going to be shaving with a DE, that is a double-edged safety razor, the first thing we need to understand is that it's a 3-pass system. When I say that, I mean it's going to go from north to south, north to south, north to south on the first pass, north to south, and so forth, okay? That's the first pass. Second pass is usually going to be cross grain, okay? Cross grain, cross grain, cross grain, and so forth. Third pass is going to be just the opposite. It's going to go cross grain, cross grain, cross grain, cross grain. Now, that's for me because I know the growth pattern of my facial hair. Yours might be different. And that's why I want to take the time here to talk to you about face mapping. Now, I'm going to put a video that was actually done by another YouTuber, and it really goes into detail about face mapping, with how to do it, why it's important, why it actually helps with reference to both your shave as well as the healing and upkeep of your you can see my dog back there, of your face and making sure that you have a good shave. So with everything being said, if we know we're going to have a 3-pass shave, as I said before, north-south, then we're going to go cross-grain, then cross-grain, then cross-grain, all right? To know what your specific face pattern is, usually you want to take a cotton square here, from the dollar store or cotton ball, whatever. If I go this way here and you see no cotton gets picked up, that's because that's with the grain. Now, if you want to know what against the grain would be, and remember, when you're going against the grain, especially in these areas here, not so much here, but especially here, all right, on the chin, everything above the chin area here, that's going to help you get the smoothest shave. So against the grain in that area leads to the smoothest shave. So you want to know what your against the grain pattern is. So with this here, if I went this way here, you notice that? That's with the grain. Nothing's coming off. Nothing's coming off. But if I go the opposite direction, this way here, now you start to see hairs getting picked up. Same thing on this side. If you notice, especially underneath the neck. Okay? So now I know that my pattern, if I want to get a smooth shave, okay, even though I may go down to remove the bulk on the first pass, in order to get the smoothest shave, I've got to go where it's being picked up the best, the cotton, which is this direction. So this is against the grain. If I rub this way, I feel the hair. If I go back this way, it's really less. Right now, I've got a few days growth, so I'm going to feel it either direction. But for the most part, let me just get this off here. Again, you just take the cotton pad, you go in the direction, and you see how much is really coming off. Okay? Yours might come off more in this direction than mine. You go in this direction on your face, and you might not get anything. Now, here's one direction that you really don't want to go if you don't have to. And that's, again, from the bottom up, okay? That is not necessarily a great way to do it because that is not necessarily going to be your growth pattern. Now, if you do this and you see you're getting a lot, okay, now you notice here, I'm picking up some here. That's because it's really going this direction, but I do know where my face growth pattern turns, see? So now I know when I do my cross grain, I kind of turn it up so as to pick that hair up. So it's not going to be a direct cross. In my case, it's going to be a little bit of a turn when I go in that area here. Same thing here. I'll go across, but I'm going to kind of hook it because I know how my hair turns in this area here. And as you can see, really picked up a lot there. I'll get that off later. But the bottom line is I wanted you to see this so you can know. Take the cotton pad, find out where your hair is growing, okay? But also, in this direction here, you notice there's not much, so I'm not gonna waste my time. You know, if I go over that, it's good. So let me not confuse things. Bottom line is this. There's gonna be 3 passes. You're gonna go north to south, north to south, north to south. That first pass is to take down bulk. The second pass is cross grain, okay? Now, if you notice, I go cross grain, which means this area here that picked up a lot of the cotton is going to be taken down at its best level. And then when I go across here, remember, this didn't pick up that much, headed in this direction, but I'm still, again, smoothing it out. So that when I go back across in this direction, that did pick up a lot, it's going to create a smoother shave, and even around the horn, so to speak, around the chin, you're going to get a better shave. So that's why the 3-pass system works. Again, north to south, north to south, north to south. Second pass, again, ear to ear. So you're going to go straight across, okay? Picking up, you know you're going to pick up more on this side. Then you keep going through, and then you do the same thing here. Go across, then you go back. You're going to go the other way, and you're going to smooth it out, and same thing, come back. That's how I'm doing it right now, because that's my growth pattern. If when you use the cotton and you see your growth pattern is different, then again you adjust accordingly. But the one thing you make sure that you don't overstroke, okay? Don't do too many strokes trying to find the right pattern for you. 3-pass system, make sure that you know you're gonna remove bulk, then go across the grain in the last 2 passes. You may need to do a cleanup pass, but that's pretty much what you're gonna need to do. This has been Lawrence Little, the Wet Shaving Barber. Thank you again for tuning in to the video series, Shaving the Way Your Father Should Have Taught You.